Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dune Awakening. We are live. We are in the deep desert. And we are just about to start building with the new Dune Man pieces, but I figured before we started with that, we could look into the patch notes. So we'll start with the patch notes. And let's take a look here. Turn these on. There we are. And we're just going to go over the highlights. So the construction tool now features a replace mode that can be used to replace building pieces with other compatible pieces, allowing you to quickly upgrade your bases to new sets. Updated loot in PvP areas to be instanced, similar to loot in PvE areas. More on this in the resources building and crafting header. And they've implemented a new loot structure for the deep desert. Schematics no longer rotate on a weekly basis. More on this in the deep desert and Lance Rad header. Basically, the whole loot pool for the PvP area is like, it's random to get one of those loot pools, items from that loot pool. In the vehicle management menu, it is now possible to choose a vehicle as a respawn point. Vehicle visibility distances have been drastically increased up to 2 kilometers. Wind traps will now stop consuming filters and the base's water storage is full, or if the base's water storage is full. And added 17 new Dune Man building pieces. We will definitely be getting into those. And increase the bank inventory slot and volume significantly. So in the bank, they've increased the slot count from, I think it was from 25 to 500, and the volume from 1500 to 30,000. So now you should be able to store most of your base items into that bank if you wanted to take like a 2, 3, 4 month break or whatever from the game. Should be able to at least store resources and stuff in there that you wanted, so you could just tear the base down and store it into the bank vault. So that is, and then these are the Dune building pieces, but those are basically the highlights of the game. So that should be in this video. You can play that back, or you can actually visit the duneawakening.com/news, and then it's the Dune Awakening, Dune-Awakening-1-2-10-0-patch-notes. And there, our power just went up. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, our let's turn that back on. We now have power, and we are building an F5, or an A5, sorry, not F5, an A5. We built all the way on top of that rock, not last week, but the week before. This time I wanted to be down here so we can actually get a buggy in here. So we do have our building area. It does go quite a bit of ways up the rock, but it's mostly here on the ground. And all the way out to where assault's at right there. So we just have our little shed here just to store some building pieces. Right now, we are building with the new Dune set this week, which is right here. And if we get into all the pieces, we have our foundations, we have our columns, our walls, our doors, our wedges, our roofs, and then our inclines and our railing. So this is what we'll be building with. And we'll try to make it as unbox-like as possible, but this is all built with granite. So we'll also get to test whether or not this is valid, building this in the deep desert. It will be easy to break, but it's if you build with this in the PvP area, it will be very easily raidable. So I don't recommend using it in a PvP area, but in PvE, it should be fine. So one of the new features also is the replace tool. So now we should be able to just swap that over. Just like that. And then if we wanted to change out these walls, we could just change those out. We'll select that wall and just swap those out like that. And then there's one wall in the back there, which I can't get to. There we go. Then we'll swap this out with that. Make that a guild. And then these roof pieces up top, we'll swap those out with these. And it will invalid replacement. I mean, it is just a corner roof. I guess it doesn't like that, so we will just demolish them and then re-add them. And there we go. There's our Dune man. Oh wait, let's replace this with our inclined stairs. And that is a full Dune build. I guess we're done. No, I'm just kidding. So, and then this is the top part of these roof pieces. So that's kind of neat. Now this probably won't, we probably won't keep this, but I just wanted to kind of show you what it looked like. So let's build something different. Yeah. It's saying I don't have any granite. Ah, there we go. Because I wasn't in build mode. Let's build something like that was on the edge. So let's build out from this. Let's just take that as far over as we can go. And these actually are different. You will want to make sure that they're all the same way. So I'll show you why. If I flip this like that, notice how that piece looks very different from that piece. So you will want to try and make sure. And then of course this has those on that side. Whereas on this side is where they are all the way down this. Which of course is not the way that I built these two. So we wouldn't want to go based off of that anyway. But I just wanted to let you know that these are, like, if you wanted to look really nice, they are directional. So you definitely want to work with that. Okay. So if we didn't want to build in the cliff at all, then we could technically stop right here and go that way. Just like that. And then of course, if we build this way, we'll yeah, that's the way that we built. I'm not sure how big we want to go. Probably, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 10 right there. And that is actually not the right way either. Or is it? Maybe it is. It is. Okay. So if we were to build this, let's make sure. Yeah, we're going right into sand right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we are, a 10 by 10. But we don't want it to be exactly square. So I think we'll go out like this. On these two sides. And I think that might need one underneath, maybe not. Something like that. Do we want to go 2 or 3? Maybe 3. then that would all be hidden behind this. Just like that. Now that's what that would be like if we went that way. We're not gonna do that. Might as well keep this squares inside. And that's already wrong. Is that supposed to be on the left corner? Like that. And how did it get switched up again? Where's that at? Here we go. Good morning. What servers and seats are you on, if I may ask? I haven't been relaying that, mostly because if I do anything in PvP, I don't want anybody on this server coming after me. But if you join our Discord and jump into one of the voice channels, they'd be happy to let you know. But I haven't been saying that on stream. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping with this patch that came through this morning, I'm hoping that it really makes it tough for griefers to actually do anything, but we have tons of griefers on this world, and it's definitely a problem. Well, it's something. If we went this way, it'd just be going into this hill. So we'll probably keep that straight. They don't have any roundedness here. So I'm thinking what we'll do is wish they had made the Dune viable in the deep desert. This is the deep desert. I mean, as far as it being PvP unrateable, it's definitely not viable. But in the PvE area, we will definitely see after this week if this is viable or not. Yeah, PvP. Yeah. It's super rateable in PvP. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend ever using this set out there. Just because of the granite. Yeah, they definitely, since they were making a new set, it doesn't make any sense why they didn't make it using plastone, other than the fact that they probably wanted another granite building set for people who are new to the game and give them more options. But it probably should have been built in plastone. I agree. Okay, so we have a few sand things through our build here. That's okay. We certainly don't have a landing pad, but we could build that on top. So let's start building our walls. So we'll probably build... This is our standard wall. This is our window wall. And this is obviously just a regular flat wall. And as you can see, or not, because I am too far down. There we go. That's what they look like on the exterior. And then what they look like on the interior. And then of course we have this little door that you saw over there. And then we have this version, which apparently they fixed it to where you can fit a bike through, but it's only one wall high, so you can't fit a buggy through it, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I think what we'll end up doing, maybe we'll build our ramps out this way, and that'll be the way we go out for the buggy. Inclines, ramps, and they only have the full ramp. They don't have a half ramp, so that's unfortunate also. But that will fit a buggy out. And then just build windows out this way. Let me move this thing. Salt's always in the way. Of course. There we go. Hello, Stefano. Welcome. Let's build our windows out this way. And then we'll just throw just a regular one of these on top. And what's unfortunate also, which I already put a note in to Funcom about this, but you have to build with the flat pieces on the triangles, because they didn't build in an angled roof for the triangles yet. I don't know if something's coming, but it's not possible yet. So you have to build with the flat up here. There's our 2 wall high. There's that. Then we'll probably, just to give it something to connect to, just throw these pillars right there, and that'll be our our little buggy door. Where's our sun? On this side, so let's start building on this side. Oh, I'm out of water. Is the repair glitch fixed? Yes. It is fixed. Finally. Yes, I agree. I never used it. I think I accidentally used it once for one item, but I always repair my stuff the right way. All right, back to Dune walls. And then on the bottom here, we'll probably go out a couple and then a window. Couple. Then, oh, window. Hang on. Window. Yeah, that'll work. 3 1 1 1 3. And then we'll just do them all this on top. One, two, three. Oh, did we go too far over? We go 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 1, 2, 3. Did we not go 10 this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did not. Interesting. Well, that's going to throw me off. Oh, well. That works. I mean, this side's going to throw me off anyway because we have this. All right. Go to roofs. Do this one since it has to be flat. And now up here, there we go. Placement blocked by another object, huh? Interesting. Now we should be able to build that back. Hopefully. There we go. Back to Dune Man roofs. So partial square with some triangles built in. And a cool thing about this set is that it has built-in scaffolding. So if you want to run around the outside, it's perfectly viable. And flat piece for the top. It should now be water sealed. Yep. we will just knock out a piece over here. So we can move some of this stuff over here. All right. Move some power in here. Move some boxes. Move that. And now I can demolish all this. There's our wall. Okay. Obviously, building up like this gives me no parking. Really should build that out on this side. But that's kind of how the two-man building pieces look and work. We will tear that roof off because we need parking. Actually, let's move this closer to the door. And that's new too. The Grandpa's Doom and build, shields active, power 20 days. So let's build like some stairwells and stuff up. So let's move. What are some things that we want to put in here? Probably a storage room. But this is going to be where we park the buggies. So we're going to have to come back, what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 tiles. And obviously we can't just completely enclose this without having a doorway into the other area. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? And then this will be our parking. And I'm thinking, coming directly off that, we should do an incline. With a flat roof. With another incline. Maybe we'll do this the other way. Incline outside that door. Flat roof. Incline up here. Not too shabby. And then this all stays roofed over, so it looks completely flat, like normal. I think we just have to build it the rest of the way over. Oh wait, that definitely should be outer face. And actually that should probably just be a regular wall. Just like that. Then we'll be tearing this roof down and turning it into parking. we are. Oh, missed a piece. Let's run down and drop this in there. I don't remember if it's that one or this one. That one. We'll just run out here. Pop in this. Maybe I'll do something I haven't done so far in any of my builds. Which we'll see how this does. And it won't let us put one on the bottom there. Okay. I think we already put those there. Technically, so they all go in the exact same direction. All right, let's see how this does. The idea was that we would take this, attach it to that. Okay, maybe this is in the way. Or maybe they have to be angled the same way. We'll see. Because in theory, that all corners must be connected to a structure. Ah, so they remove... Oh, plus I'm out of cobalt paste. So they did make it to where you couldn't do this on pillars anymore. All corners must be connected to a structure. Well, that no longer fits. Although, we could probably... So it'll attach there, but not up to that one. What if we angled it here and here? There we go. That works. Now the odd part will be like it won't... We won't be able to do an angled top. That works. Now, the question is, yeah, that doesn't. So those have to be there. Oddly enough, I do have to put a wall here, though. Did you just flip on the last second? There. So this will work. Kind of. Question is how do we get the angles to work? Or do we? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a PvE player also. The annoying part I'm discovering with this set is that the double wide doors don't like buggies. Yes, exactly. So that's what I was saying earlier is you have to when I run down here, these doors you can't fit a buggy through. They did make it to where you can fit the wheel through For the life of me, it's escaping me the name of it, but the new wheel thing that they created. So you have to build a pentashield door like this in order to fit a buggy through it. I want to call it a one wheel, but I know that's not the name of it. Tread wheel, that's it. Thank you, Bill. And that one is not connecting for some reason. It connects there, but then it won't let me go up. What did I do? How about on this side? Will it go up? Will it snap up? No. I think I did something wrong. So that's out. I think we got to go that way. And on this one, this way. Now will it work? That is not what I... There, now it worked. So... that works. The problem with it, though, is being able to fly these through those little gaps. When there's a roof on top. So you would want to come in and just like land down on top. But not as easily done without a pentashield top, and you can't do that with angles. So what to do, what to do. Yeah, exactly. Scratch your head. Because we could... will this snap here? It won't. Will it snap over there? Hey, it will. So that works. But these won't collapse into each other, so... we could pentashield this and just roof this part off and then fly in and throw the nose into that. That would work. Although it kind of makes these sidewalls pointless. Like, we might as well just put regular walls there. Little shade doesn't hurt. Yeah. There we go. And just like that, we have parking. Well, once I go get more cobalt paste, and we just bring it in there. There we go. Probably have to add a ton of power for top pin and shield to cover all this, but angle there. And don't think we need that one. Or that one. Hopefully. To do from that corner to that corner. Just like that. And we'll be able to possibly fit another assault there. One there, one there, one there. And then if I build out this way, possibly even one this way. Now the idea is that we would get rid of these also. Okay, let's just see if we can build out at an angle like this without the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Can I build not without a triangle? Can I put one there without seeing it? No. But right? Can I build a wall now? And let's see, can we build a straight wall here? We should be able to build the triangle roofs here. And this will allow us to build the walls. There we go. Just like that. I'm praying that we don't lose. Oh, wait, these are not those. Hope it doesn't break the thing. I mean, I can rebuild it, but let's build the triangle roofs first. Please don't. Oh, nice. There we go. I only need 2 cobalt base. Well, we're gonna have to go get it. Now, we have our crazy looking non-box box. And that once we add the penta shield, that will make it that'll make it work. Okay, let's go get some cobalt paste and anything else we may need. Maybe bring our buggy out. Feel the aesthetics of this set is more for a flat base and low height design, like more spread out than going up. Yes, I agree. Definitely is. It's also more I'm starting to feel like what they're trying to allow us to do, and maybe we'll do this next week in our build, is like use the Dune Man set to build a garage. Just like a small little garage, so it has that garage look to it. And then use like the Atreides set to build our actual base part, and then maybe use a Chome set for building like a utility box, utility shed for our power and stuff like that. And that's kind of what it feels like to me. Yeah. So maybe we'll try that out next week and do that. Look at that. Taxes paid even. Okay, so that's power. We didn't need any of that this week. Tool shed design, especially with the furniture set you can buy yet. Yeah, exactly. Which we do actually have. Okay, there's all of our paste. Let's grab the rest of this. Let's grab all this just so that sort this by volume. None of this is super. I can probably throw all of this in my backpack. And can I still carry the buggy? I can. Fuel cells probably need more of those because we're going to need a lot more power. And I'll take some more metal out there just in case. Okay. Let's fill up our water while we're here. And let's grab our weapons. Maybe we'll go explore a little, because I don't know if anybody else has looked at the maps, but apparently the they're starting to come in to show where the testing stations and stuff are. When I checked the map this morning right before I went live, the whole desert, deep desert, was completely empty. Like it didn't show any testing stations or anything on any of the maps. Let's grab our sword, Lux pick. Let's grab these. 7's not going to do me any good. Might as well leave that here. That's not... I can't carry that. That's okay. I guess that's all I can carry right now. But yeah, we do have the deco. Yeah, so we do have like all of the Doom and pieces and stuff. So yeah, just doing like a garage look and stuff, I think will look really cool. We'll do that next week. Build just a buggy garage and just make them all separate buildings. Oh, it's finally starting to collapse. That basis. Woo. Actually, Let's pop out of here real quick. I want to check something on this base. Because it's been slowly coming apart. They must still have the subfief somewhere. That's not. Right there. Is it damaged at all? Nope. It's in perfect condition. Well, that one's in critical shape. Just wanted to check. Base has been coming apart for a while. Okay. Head back out here. Finish off our base. Well, the unfortunate aspect of what I did is we definitely can't put a spice refinery here. Although I could probably knock out some of the flooring there. We'll see. Let's go throw some of this stuff in the boxes. There we are. Go build our buggy. Oh. Oh, and I don't have any repair wire on me to repair this. That's all right. Probably, yeah, I don't even have a fuel cell to fuel it, but it's built. And we should now have enough to build that. Power has been shut off. And what do we need? 350. So I need at least 2 more will give me 300. So 3 more will give me just enough power. Let's go ahead and move that over there. We'll just add a couple extra so we can build stuff in here. Move that to there. Put this storage right there. That works for now. And let's give this base some power. Let's add one of these guys. Pair. And we don't have any duraluminum out here, so I can't build these yet. That's okay. We need duraluminum, some fuel cells, some repair wire. We can build a few storages. We could build a storage room. Small storage room in the back here. We don't need much though. Like at most. Can't bring anything for that, so I can do this. Incline. I want a half incline. And now we can do a Dune roof. There. Did I not get that one in there quite tight enough? Actually, we'll have to remove that. Okay, then we technically could put 3 more up there, but we don't really need it. So I think we'll just leave it alone for now. There's our little storage room. Could move this box in here. This has all our stuff. Switch this one over to co-owner. Rename this to build tools. You know, one thing they should do is add, here's a Doom Man's work light, but they should add another style of Doom Man light. We'll just use the Chom one in here. Let's put it right there. And right there. We could technically put a light up there. There's our power room. Garage. Storage. Don't really need to light up the power room, but we could. I get some lights over here. Throw one here too. There, so it's not so dark in here. Got our power room, storage room. Make this our refining. Okay. Because we did that, I don't know which one I used. I guess we're going to use this one. Ooh. Deleting that. Messed up our walkway here. There we go. Not bad. Now this is kind of in the way. Could throw it in the power room, but that's fine. Let's throw this guy out. Let's go get our carrier and see how that looks in here. If it even fits. We'll grab some welding wire, some fuel cells. Oh, we didn't grab any fuel cells or anything. Time to go back. Just a small temporary stop. We'll grab some of this. A few of those. We'll just grab the rest of these. A few of these. Some of these. What else did we want to grab while we're here? Duralum. Oh, I can't grab duraluminum because I can't. I'm gonna hold 97 on me. That'll be enough. Oh. Didn't bring the assault with me. Because we were taking this out. Okay. Does it fit? Big question. It does. Oh, something else also. Apparently this is apparently this is not a bug, but now when you have the tool out to place a thopter or whatever, if you keep it out, you can't get in your vehicle anymore. And apparently the dev said that that's intended. I bet you anything, if enough people complain about it, it will no longer be intended. The shield on your base landing room for Az was disabled. Sounds like Az is building. All right, let's throw this aluminum in there. Let's grab this box over here. We'll make this our toolbox with these, some of these, some of this, these, and these. Whoop. I need one. I also want to take one of these and this and that. So let's throw these over here and these all down here. There we go. My OCD can't help it. Feel that. Okay, that's 100% fueled. Then let's get this out and do some repairs. There we go. Now, how's our base look from out here? Not the greatest looking thing, but like we said, this is, I think they really intended on this being like a garage or utility type build pieces, which is what we'll build next week. But since we're here, we do have these other building pieces. So deco. Let's throw some of this out. 'Cause why not? Then we've got the Dune toolbox. Throw this on the wall. Got these murals we can put up. Throw these guys out here somewhere. Probably throw a chair or two up here. There we go. We got some decoration going in our little garage area here. Do we have enough to build our... No. I only brought 97 and I need 150. That's okay. It's all right. It's a good start. For sure. We got our carrier out here. Got our scout, our assault. What? There's our build. We didn't end up with any of the roof pieces after all, but I did show those at the beginning of the video. And we'll definitely have them next week. Because if I do the garage, that doesn't need a pinna shield other than for the buggy to stroll out. So yeah. hope you guys enjoyed. That's our build for the week. So, yeah. Really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're new around here, please subscribe. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.